Mrs. Christ. Today in kindergarten, Bridges Week 10, Lesson 2, for May 18th through May 22nd, we're going to be learning about teen numbers. This is my dog, Padme. She's going to be helping us out today with our learning. Our objective today is to compose and decompose numbers from 11 to 19 using objects and drawings and recording our composition or decomposition with an equation to build our understandings of place value concepts. Let's talk about what that means. We've seen some of these words before in our previous lessons, but let's review. Compose. Compose means to put together. Decompose means to take apart. And we're going to be working with numbers 11 through 19. So we're going to be composing and decomposing numbers 11 to 19 using objects, drawings, and then we're going to write an equation to record our parts and our whole. So let's get started. Let's think about it. Let's look at the picture. What do you notice? What do you wonder? I know I'm wondering what kind of coins those are. Are you wondering the same thing? So this coin is a dime. This is a dime. And this group is made up of pennies. These are pennies. I wonder how much these coins are worth. I know a dime is the same as 10 cents. And a penny is worth 1 cent. What's the same and what's different about these coins? I know they're the different values. What else do we notice is different or the same? Well, one thing I notice is that they're both coins. Something that's different, they're different colors. One is silver gray and the other is a copper brown color. I wonder how much they're worth altogether. Maybe we can use what we know about counting on and teen numbers to help us. I know this is 10, so if I count on, I have 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20. Padme's wondering, how can we use what we know about money to help us learn more about teen numbers? We've got to start by figuring out how many pennies make up a dime. Let's see if we can figure this out. If you remember, a dime is the same as 10 cents. And a penny is worth 1 cent. So I'm wondering how many pennies it takes to make a dime. We can use our 10 frame to help us figure this out. So let's take a look. 1 penny, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have 5 cents, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 cents. And 10 cents is the same as a dime. So I know it takes 10 pennies to make 1 dime. Let's figure out 10 and some more. Padme says that she sees a dime and 6 pennies. So let's go ahead and talk about what we have. If we have a dime, we need to figure out how many pennies that is. So let's try that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So we know that our dime is the same as 10 pennies, and we filled up a 10 frame because we know a 10 frame holds 10 pennies. We have some other pennies also left that we want to put in our 10 frame. So let's go ahead and do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So we have 10 and 6. 10 pennies plus 6 pennies. So let's go ahead and count that. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So we have 16 pennies, or 16 cents. All right, let's do some more with 10 and some more. Padme's wondering how much. So we know we need to take our dime and we need to turn it into pennies. So let's go ahead and do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So I have 10 pennies on my 10 frame. It's worth 10 cents. So we know we have 10 cents. But we have some leftovers that are over on the side here. We want to put them in the second 10 frame, in the second of our double 10 frame. So let's go ahead and put those in. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So I know I have 10 and 4 more. 10 and some more. 10 and 4 more. So let's count on 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So how much do we have altogether? We have 14. And we can think of that as 10 and 4, or 10 plus 4 is equal to 14.
Now it's your turn to try it. You're going to use the PowerPoint in your Schoology course in your class to play the dimes and some pennies game. There's a spinner that's been created for you to use. So when you find the try it in your class in Schoology, you're going to open up the PowerPoint and present it. And then you're going to use the spinner to spin the amount of money. Then you're going to write how much money you have down on a piece of paper. So let's try that. All right, let's go ahead and give the spinner a try. To use the spinner, you're going to click the center button that says spin. Once it starts spinning, to stop the spinner, you click the button again. So let's give it a try. We landed on the blue section. The blue section, you notice, has a dime and some pennies. So now we need to count to see how much we have altogether. We have 10 and some more because we know the dime is worth 10. So we can start with 10, and then we need to add on how many pennies we have. I see that we have 6 pennies. So 10 and 6 is equal to 16. I can check that by counting. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So when I spin, I can write down my dime and my pennies in an equation to record how much we have altogether. Show what you know. You'll find an assessment in your class Schoology course in BCPS 1. The assessment that you see can be found by clicking on the puzzle piece, Show What You Know. The tens and ones checkpoint has been broken into 3 parts for you to solve and to write on. You use the highlighting tool in the assessment to write right on your screen. You can use a mouse, the touchpad, or your finger to write. When you're done with 3 problems, you're going to turn it into your teacher. I hope you had fun today learning about teen numbers with me and my dog Padme.